under the palm trees in the California sun. Sand underneath our feet.
Hello everyone, how are we doing? I hope we are well. Welcome back to Castlerigg Farm. I have done this intro, I think this is the third time now. I did do it before, but the recording I did initially was not in the wrong resolution and it just didn't work. So I've had to redo it again. And I'm halfway through some of the jobs that I was doing. So I'll try and speed this up as quick as possible. But yes, hello, welcome back to Castlerigg Farm. It's great to be back. I apologise for the delay in getting the latest episode to you, but unfortunately, my family had a bit of a bereavement over the Christmas period, and it's been a tough few weeks. So took a bit of time away from the series, and things are getting back to normal now, so it's good to be back, and here we are. So, I thought I would show you a few things. I've been quite busy in the background since I've been away. I think last time we had just finished cutting the wheat and canola fields. If you remember, we'd baled it all up and we'd put them away, which was great. But since then, a few things have been going on. So firstly, you'll notice that the bale shed, there's no bales. We have our two balers in here and the TW at the moment, and we're going to use this as a machine shed. That is because I've been meaning to sort the bale storage out for some time anyway, and there we go. A guy just down the road, he did have this up at the back of one of his farms. I went and had a look, told him I was after one. We got a bit of a heat gun on some of the more seized kind of bolts and things, and anything we couldn't cut, we've had to weld it. But we've put it back together here once we took it down at his, and it works a treat. So we've got all our hay and straw in here. It's keeping it out of the wind and the weather. So over the winter, that's going to be great. It's perfect. It's just what we needed on the farm. Somewhere to store those bales. It isn't just using shed space, where we can store some of the machinery we don't want to get mucked up over winter. So that's perfect. Our old scraper here finally gave up the goose and bust. So I dumped it here for now. And we've actually got a new Fleming scraper, which I picked up second hand from a guy just down the road. He'd got himself a new one, said he had his old one knocking about, and did we want it? So give him a few bob, and there it is. It's on the back of the Massey, and it works a treat. Absolutely perfect. So we've got that one now, which is brilliant. You'll also notice that there's no calves. Where are they, I hear you ask? Well, the calves are now out in the field next to the shed here. We weaned them off milk a few weeks ago now. We'd got them onto hay pellets, so they were eating that, and then we'd just moved them onto grass, so we thought time to bring them out, and they're loving it. It's great. The weather's been, lovely really the past few days, and I thought they're going to be in a long time over winter, so get them out for the last few weeks of sort of summer and into early autumn, and let them in the fields and that, and then they can obviously go back into the sheds over winter. So they're all there now, doing fine. The main herd, it's still in that bottom field where you saw them last time. They're absolutely fine. They're all doing well. And really, it's about us prepping now and getting ready for winter. So at some point, I need to come in and definitely check this straw blower, make sure, it's all working okay. Same with the feed wagon. It's going to be a long winter, and we need these machines to be working just right, because if they're not, we'll pay for that. So we'll have to double check that. Other thing I thought I would do, so back towards the end of August, the silage grass fields they'd come up really well, and I thought we'd get a final cutting of them before the end of the year. So these have all been done, as you can see, just starting to grow back. But the eagle eye among you may have spotted this, so I thought, well, the bunker's obviously full, which is great. but I thought I would use the McHale baler and get us some silage bales and wrap them. And there they all are. So this, again, perfect really for, for us. It means we've got a backup of silage in case we need it, because we don't know how much we're going to get through over the winter. And then I also thought, depending on how it's looking, sort of middle of January, we could always sell a few and make a bit of, a few quid actually, because there'll be definitely farms round about who will always be after silage. It's get into winter, and yeah, your cows, they'll eat you out of house and home if you're not careful. So you gotta be careful with that. So yeah, so I thought, get it cut, bale it up, wrap it, and then for storing wise, we're short on space, so thought I'd keep them at the top end of this field here, and they're easy access for bringing the telehandler through when we need it. So that is all good. And then just before, I actually recorded this. I'd recorded some of this, and I say that it just didn't work out properly, unfortunately. But the barley fields were all ready to cut now. We're in September. They'd ripened up really nicely, and yeah, they were looking great. So all the footage I'd got of this field being cut, unfortunately, is on the cutting room floor. I did. We were getting Craig to come up and help us, but unfortunately, he's working away a lot. And then when he did say one of his lads would be able to help, but when I rang them, they're just too busy. Middle of harvest time, they're up to their eyeballs in work, so I just couldn't do it. And I thought we were going to miss it. I was panicking, but there was a chap down in Kirby Lonsdale who somebody recommended to me, said, "Oh, he might be able to fit you in," and sure enough, he's done a cracking job for us. He squeezed us in back end of this evening, so we've just cut that field, and we need to go and get the L-shaped field cut. So that is the next job. So we've obviously got the trailer on the back of the John Deere there doing the carting, and the harvester is back down at the L-shaped field now. So I think what we'll do is I'll get the rest of that field cut and show you what that looks like. We'll get you a bit of that on camera, and then once we're done, we'll all catch up, and I'll show you the rest of the plans that I've got, but we're not going to do just yet for the farm. One thing I can tell you is now this field is cut, kind of makes it a bit more easier. Now this is cut, we're obviously going to get the straw off this and probably sell it, to be fair, because we've got a fair bit of straw at the back there. I might keep some just in case, because you never know. But I might just take a lot of it straight away down to the bale sell point and get rid of that. But I am actually going to cultivate this in and drill it as quickly as possible. I'm going to put some grass in here. Reason being, the top section here and the bottom section, I'm going to fence them off, put some troughs in, and I'm going to use these as grazing fields again. The herd is only going to get bigger, and I don't know, there was somebody who dropped a comment on one of my videos, towards the beginning actually, way back when, suggesting why don't you make this barley field a grass field, and they're right, it's a great idea. So yeah, that is the plan. This will become 2 grass fields split by the path that goes to the castle. We'll fence them off, get some troughs in, and we can use it for heifers or whatever it may be in the coming year or so. And then further down the bottom of the lane, you can't really see it from here, but there's a field that I've managed to lease down the bottom. It's currently a grass field. It's nice and flat, so I'm going to plough that in, and we'll use that as a new crop field, I think. And it's a bit flatter as well. Where that one's on a hill, it can be a bit trickier, but the one down the bottom, it's a wee bit flatter, and yeah, just be easy for getting crops into and harvested and stuff. So that's that. We're going to look into getting more land as well when we can. Some of the fields we harvested last time we did a videos as well, I'm probably going to turn some of those into grass, because yeah, as this herd grows, they're going to eat more grass through the summer. I need more pasture land to rotate them round to, so it's a priority for us really, that we need to get that sorted. And then with that comes the fact that we're going to need to look at some more crop fields. So plenty to be doing and plenty to be getting on with. So as I say, without further ado, I think what we'll do now is we will get down to the harvester. I'll take the John Deere down, and yeah, we can get this last field cut. I will get it recorded for you this time in the right resolution, so you get some nice shots of that. And then I'll see you when it's done, and we'll move on to the next thing. I'll speak to you in a bit. Okay, so you join me now in the John Deere. We're going to head down to that other field now, and yeah, just wait around for that first call. We got a good amount off that first field. It's just a shame I couldn't show you the footage we got, but in terms of yield, we got about, I'd say around about 15 or 16,000 litres, so I don't know what that is, maybe 1.6, 1.5 tonnes, something like that. But yeah, it's done a nice job, and it's filled up the, well, it's not filled it up, but it's, you know, it's got a good chunk in the silo, so yeah, we've done all right there. So our barley is decent barley. You know, when we check the moisture test, it's kind of perfect for bringing in around about that 13.5%, 14% mark for moisture. So time to get it in, and it will end up being used for producing lagers and beers. So you never know. Depending on where it goes at the grain market, could end up in the next bottle of lager that you're drinking. So that's mainly where our barley ends up, is kind of, yeah, with brewers and grain to be used in beer production. So anyway, we'll just park along here, and I'll get some footage. I hope you enjoy.
All alone again tonight, but you don't seem to forget about yourself. Wondering how it could go so wrong, but you didn't call for help. But let me tell you about the trees and the seas, how it's all connected. The flowers and the birds and bees, the northern lights, yeah, we're all affected. Watching, pray, 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 I'm breathing in. I'm breathing out. So here's a reminder to look at life that's pouring into you. And so my friend, let me tell you once again, and you know that it's true. Forget about seeing it or hearing it, in the end you must feel. Forget about all you know, you need to go, it's okay to let go. Just let it go, go, go. Then you're breathing in. You're breathing out. We're breathing in.
Well, and there we are. That is it. All the barley is in, and therefore harvest is done. Just like that. So a lot of work to get this baled now over September before the rains start coming in the autumn. And we'll see how much we get. I think we're going to get a fair bit off this particular field. I might keep the ones we get off the field back at the farm, and this lot I'll probably bale, pile in the corner, and just sell straight off the field, I think, to be honest. So we'll get that sorted. And yeah. So it is now 10 to 7. Been another long day, so we'll get back to the farm and go from there. I'll catch you in a bit. Last load of harvest into the blower. Excellent. All done. A lot of work, a lot of stress trying to get it all in between rains and everything, but it's always worth it in the end. Great. Job well done, that. Right, so we'll leave that there for now. So obviously we've got a lot more baling to do again now. So that'll be the next job that you see us doing again. We'll probably get that done in the... well, it'll be in the Heston baler. And then we'll be collecting those bales off the field. And then we need to start planning what we're going to do with what field and so on and so forth. So our rotation is barley, wheat, it's barley, OSR and wheat, and then we go fallow. So the bottom field I won't be doing fallow, although I think I might be keeping that as a crop field, so I need to have a think about that. So if it is going to be a crop field, it needs to stay fallow for next year. I've got to get the wheat field from the previous year once harvest is, well, now it's all sorted. We're now going to get that prepped again because that's been lying fallow for a year. So a lot of work to do on that field, get that ready, and we'll be getting we'll be putting barley into that field. And then we need to get OSR into the L-shaped field down the way, grass into the top barley field here, and grass into the other field that was OSR last time as well. So lots to be doing. But yeah, it is just gone 7, so we'll leave it there for tonight. Just glad we've got that harvesting and that is all sorted. Another thing ticked off, and I will catch you all either tomorrow or later in the month. See you later, guys. Join me another day in September. Just taking a look at our Anderson Pro Chop here. As I say, I've just been checking these things out. Obviously with winter just around the corner. Keenan's doing fine. Tested that before on the back of the tractor. It's all working fine. Starts up properly. Could do with a clean before we need it in anger, but that's fine. We've still got a fair bit of time left for that, so that's alright. But the Pro Chop, started trying to use this morning, and I'm not sure what the problem is. Attached the PTO, turned it on, but it just wasn't. It just didn't seem to be engaging properly. So I don't know what's going on with that. So I'm gonna have to run that down to the. There's a dealer down the road at some point, and he you know, they can do repairs and things. But yeah, I'm going to run that down to them in the next couple of days and see if they can take a look at it for us and come up with an idea. I'm just not sure. So hopefully we can get it repaired, but we'll see. Anyway, as you can see from the puddles on the ground, this morning it absolutely chucked it down for 2 hours. That's autumn, I guess, isn't it? Especially up here. You pretty much guaranteed rain at least every other day. But now look at it, sun's out. I mean, it's cool, but the sun is out and it's lovely. So yeah. So what I need to do is, I mean, I'm hoping now we're gonna have a bit of warmth over the sort of rest of the morning into the afternoon, and I need to get the straw we chopped yesterday baled, especially the stuff up the farm here, because that's the stuff I want to bale it up, get it in the barn, and then we're good then for winter straw. I think I'd imagine this year, and then I think the L-shaped field I will bale that, but I'm gonna sell that stuff off the field. I think it's just yeah, we don't need that much. So that is the plan. I'm going to leave it for a few hours and just have a bit of a wait. So I'll turn the camera off now and I'll join you back hopefully once it's a bit drier later on. And yeah, we'll get down to the field and start doing a bit of baling. I might show some of it, and I might do it very quickly because I know we did a video baling not so long back, even though it feels like a while ago for me because I've not filmed for a bit. So I might do a bit of videoing of that, but yeah, I'll catch you a bit later on. Right, so it is just coming up to 3 o'clock. It did dry out after a couple of hours. It's another lovely day again now. It's actually about 22 degrees, 24 degrees. It's been lovely and warm since sort of mid-morning. So I thought I'd just get into this field and get it baled. So I've managed to do that. It's just coming up towards 3 o'clock. And I think we got about 12 or 14 bales off this field. So they're all ready to collect, which is grand. And looking at the forecast, I think we're going to be okay for weather for the next day or so. So rest of the plan for today, as I say, is just get both of these fields baled up, and then if we can, well, I say if we can, we will be able to just get them loaded off and straight into the barn and packed away so they're out of the weather, and then we can relax then, and then we're done. Next thing then is getting straight into these fields and getting them prepped ready for next time. So yeah, so I just thought I'd show you that, and I will probably do a bit of filming on the next field anyway, and just show you how we get on. Right, let's get on down to that next field.
guess my love is for the ocean, not for you. No, not for you.
Well, evening everybody. I managed to get most of the bales on this field and the L-shaped field shifted as well, so that's good. But yeah, getting on now. It's going up towards 6 o'clock, so I thought, well, weather looks alright, so I think we'll get these bales shifted into the shed tonight. So I've got, I mean, I know the barn's over there, it's on the other side of the field, but I thought, you know, let's just bang them onto this trailer, get them strapped up, and then lay them up in the shed. And that'll do for this evening. I've rang up there's an agribusiness about sort of 10-15 miles away up towards kind of going out towards Penrith way, and they said they'll come and buy those bales off that bottom field, and they're going to hopefully come either tomorrow, which would be better because it's no rain forecast for tomorrow, or the day after. So they'll give me a ring and we'll sort that. But for now, I thought these ones we're keeping, so we'll get them off, get them in the barn. So yeah, let's just see how we get on with this then. So. There we go. Right. So there we go. All sorted. A lot of work moving everything around, but we got them in, so that's good. There'll be more than enough straw in there for this winter coming up, which is good. Just going to turn the beacon off on that tractor, and I think we'll leave that there for tonight. What if I faff around with that now? There we go. So yeah, so we got them all in, and it is just coming up to 9 o'clock, so it has gone dark, given the time of year now. So we'll go get some sleep, and to be honest, we will get down to that field tomorrow, because we're going to get that truck coming to pick up those bales. So we'll film a bit of that, and then we'll leave this episode for there, I think. See how much money we get back off those off them bales anyway. So yeah. So I'm going to go and get some sleep and wait for the morning, and I'll catch you all in a few hours. Morning all. Welcome back again. It's another lovely day here on the farm. Weather is stunning again today. It was an absolutely cracking sunrise this morning. I mean, it's still nice now, but yeah, it was lovely this morning. So yeah, just got a few bits and pieces done early on. We've got the guys who are picking up the bales from the bottom field. They're going to be with us just after 8 o'clock, and it's just gone about 7 now at the minute. So first things first, we'd head off down in the telehandler from where we left it last night. Head down to that field, meet them there, and we can load these bales up. Do a bit of recording of that, and then probably call this video a day. I don't know. Yeah, we'll probably call this video a day for now. It's gone on a little bit. And we've got plenty to do though in the next coming episodes. Obviously, really now it's going to be all about, you know, seeing how long we can survive keeping the cows out in the fields before we have to bring them in. And then, yeah, and then getting these fields prepped and sorted for next year. So at the beginning of the next episode, I'll probably just take a bit of a tour around and show you what's what and what we're going to do with each field. There's a lot of work to be doing, so yeah, we're going to be busy, that's for sure. Ploughs, cultivators and drills are going to be getting a bit of work. So, and we also need to take that straw blower down to the shop as well, so hopefully that's not too bad. But anyway, let's get on down, meet these guys down there, and get sorted. Luckily, because we've had a few days of dry weather, the ground is sort of it's nice and dry, so he's not going to have any problems coming onto the field, which is ideal for us, really. So yeah, so that should be all right, actually. Anyway, we'll wait for him to come down and get him loaded up. Oh, there we go. Right on cue. Here we go, I'm getting around there. We'll go and help him in. All good. Right. So they are all happy with that. We've managed to get them in the end, just around that gate. So all we need to do now is just get them loaded up. So I'll try and get some drone shots of this and sort of speed it up and yeah, see how we go. Not so good at stacking bales, so this should be a laugh. But let's see how we go, eh? Alright chaps, should be sorted now. Head on your way. Well, we managed it. As I say, I'm not the best bale stacker, but yeah, we've got him loaded, which is the main thing. So yeah, just have to wait and see how much we get for him now. Right, we'll send him on his way and then we'll head up back to the farm, I think. just about get round there, and there they go. Perfect. Well, we'll get back to the farm, and we'll see how much we get for him. Hello. Alright, yep. Oh, brill. Fantastic, yes, perfect, yep. Yeah, alright. Speak to you again. Cheers. Well, that's good. Just heard from the guys at the bale market that they're going to give us £5 for that, so that's alright. Better than nothing. So, yeah. Just thought I'd give the old John Deere a bit of a clean, and the Heston as well, while we're in the yard and it's nice weather. So as I say, we'll leave the video there for this time. Plenty to be doing. One of the first things we're going to be doing is that barley field. I need to look at it. I don't think it needs ploughing because we did it last time, but it will need drilling. But I'll need to double check it. But essentially, we just need to get some OSR into there as quickly as possible, because that's the next crop on our rotation after barley. So if we get some OSR in there, that'll be next August's harvest sorted for that field. We also, as we've said, we need to start prepping these grass pastures again for next year, so we've got plenty of room for more cows coming and grazing land, and we're not panicking about where we're going to put cows in different fields, so we'll get that sorted. Get some fences built around that split field as well to help make sure that they're all nice and safely in. And then we also need to start looking at that bottom field that we've leased, getting that actually does need ploughing in and planted and stuff. So lots to be doing. We've got the field that's been fallow for a year, but that'll be another month or so before we're ready for that yet. And yeah, and there's muck down there which we need to start getting onto fields too. So plenty to be doing. So thanks for watching. Things should be a little bit more frequent now. And we'll get back into the series, and thanks for being so patient, guys. And once again, yeah, thanks for coming to watch us on Castlerigg Farm. And once again, yeah, just a big thanks for watching the series. Hope you're enjoying it, and we'll see you next time on Castlerigg Farm. See you later.